Oh, what's up guys, and welcome back to the Sinn and Sass Survival Guide. This is 7 Days to Die Alpha 11.4, Season 2, Episode 28. I'm Sin.
And I'm Sass.
And together we are building Sand Castle. A gigantic castle in the middle of the desert biome after we found the desert biome.
Our desert oasis.
So basically our goal for today is to actually kind of construct this a little bit more. So we actually have a safe haven. Last time we had some issues. A giant horde just roamed right into our base. So I'm sure you guys might be knowing that giant wall over there. Sass constructed that to try to block it off. And what she's doing is she's pouring in the concrete into these frames so that we can build this area here for a safe haven. Work. There's more concrete being made too.
Okay.
One other thing I wanted to show you is there's empty jars. I'm going to show you guys how to make aloe cream. And just like that, we got aloe cream. That's another medical item. Alone it recovers 10 health. But you can use this with cloth to make these type of bandages, which is really good. Yeah, so we can make 8 more of those. I'll have that being made while I'm laying down this wall. So, Sass, tell them what you found.
What do you mean?
What was up on that cliff?
Oh, I found a supply crate. It was a bitch to get up that hill, though. I had to use crates like crazy. Or rather, frames.
Yeah, I think you actually broke 2 frames doing it.
Broke my leg, too.
Figures.
Had to get the supply crate, but it gave me a flawless sniper stock and a great SMG parts.
That's awesome.
Combine that with some of the other stuff we have from all the other bases that we have built, and we probably have a nice sniper rifle or an SMG.
Yeah, but we can't make either of them right now, which is what the problem was.
Neither one of us has the skill, huh?
Right.
Needed recipe.
Yeah.
Ouch. More supply crates, please. Just drop them along the edge around our building. We're okay.
Sand Castle is a pretty solid base. It just has a one small breach hole right now, which is why she put up that giant wall over there. She's gonna have 4 of those giant walls in all of the openings, so that way they are forced to jump down into the water and on the spikes. She actually has this place completely surrounded by spikes now. That was a pain going to that forest biome, huh?
Yeah.
Dogs galore. Dogs galore. I did that on stream, guys. And yeah, there was a lot of dogs over there.
Where'd all my aloe vera plants go?
I just used them to make aloe cream.
Crackhead.
Hey, why do you want aloe vera plants? You gonna plant them?
No, I was gonna stick to, because it doesn't do any good to plant them. I plant them and then they're just gonna grow one plant, and you already got one. It takes one plant to plant them, so it's kind of not a point. But no, the reason why was because I have another one and I was just gonna put it in the stack.
Yeah.
You know me, I like to keep the shit organized.
Alright, well I put the aloe cream in the middle crate there. Look at all that sand, guys.
Which those chests are not.
I'm gonna pick up that cobblestone and start building this little safe haven here. It's only too high. I need more cobblestone frames. You got any sticks anywhere?
I got some planks.
Alright.
Here, I'll drop these for you.
Okay. So I'm gonna start building that up while she's still pouring in the concrete for the rest of this building. Once that's done, we can start actually building it up. And as you guys can see, the cobblestone is slightly different, but the flagstone actually goes with it really well. Flagstone is definitely a lighter version of it.
I had to get more stuff to make more concrete, and then I gotta go check the forge because it's got more brewing.
Yeah, I got a lot of stone in that thing burning up. We also patched in all the holes they dug with cement, or not cement, but stone. I had nothing else to patch them in with. So we just had to use the stone. So there's going to be 2 doors to this back room. This is actually the war room. That's going to have a table in the center of it. But for now we're going to use it as our little home to kind of keep safe during the nighttime, because that horde was kind of scary. We had him right outside of that little shack we was holding up, and that's not safe at all. That dog would have seen us.
Thankfully we didn't have more dogs, and thankfully we didn't have no cops.
Right. I don't fear the cops though. I mean, you can just run up to them and poke them and they break.
Yeah, but then you don't get all the good loot.
Well, still it gets rid of them.
True.
It's not like we can't make the good loot.
The
only thing that
I just kill them because when they puke on you, it doesn't really hurt if you've got some form of armor on. It doesn't really matter. You put some leather book and you get enough leather, you just make some leather armor and you can just go over and shoot them and stand right in the puke and not even have to worry about it.
Right. Or go with the MacGyver's book and get scrap armor, but we still haven't found that book.
We have to do a whole section dedicated to just finding that book.
Right. We'll do that on the way back to make our hub city base, and then that'll probably be the end of this season, because I'm pretty sure they're working on Alpha 12 pretty hardcore now. Once that's out, we're good to go. We're going to do a nomad playthrough where we are roaming around on mini bikes, guys. We got to find the mini bikes parts and all that first, though. Once we got that all made, oh, it's going to be fun. Because the mini bikes...
Out of concrete.
I'm out of cobblestone. But yeah, the mini bikes with all the inventory space that the baskets give, I think that'll be a really, really good way to go loot and then just move on. Pretty sure there's a lot of loot there, and if we have actually 3 of us with the mini bikes, it's an easy multi-storage. Just kind of split the loot and put them where they can best utilize the space.
We should be able to craft and walk at the same time.
Oh, you can just close the window.
And
yeah.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Don't tell me you were standing there watching it this entire time.
Yes, I've been standing there watching it all this time because I didn't know that you could walk around while you're crafting.
Oh man. No, that's one of the first things I should have taught you.
I'm blonde and I know. You didn't teach me that.
Yeah, I know.
And why is that piece taller? You got one piece taller than the rest of it.
That's where the door is gonna go, and I got to make the 3rd layer.
Oh.
I ran out of frames, and then I ran out of cobblestone. So I'm making more frames now. You got concrete still?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use some of that. Is there any stored in the forge room?
I think so.
And by the way, there's 39 gravel in this metal chest. Alright, so I'll see if there's anything in here. Alright, I'm gonna snag some of this concrete.
Okay. Just gotta make some more. Because I still need enough to finish the building.
Yeah, I'm gonna make some cobblestone. Do we have plant fibers anyway?
Yeah, the chest over on the other side. Like a stack of 64 and, another, I don't know how much. There was 2 stacks.
Also metal chest, it seems. Alright, so there should be enough to get us a pretty solid start here. We're kind of running out of daylight. It's got 1 in-game hour until nighttime. And then I'm kind of anticipating us having another horde come in because I hear a screamer somewhere out there and I don't know where he's at. I'm sure you hear him too.
No, I don't.
Oh, he's over there screaming somewhere. His noise alone will attract more. Oh, I know. Alright, I have enough to build 4 more frames, but I've got more making as well.
What kind of doors you want?
Preferably metal. Well, I don't know. That is inside. Metal works. I don't care. Best utilize it. Okay, put it down there. Okay. Now I need frames. Cobblestone frame. I can make 48. That should be enough to finish off this room. Although this, oh yeah, this room's only going to be 4 high. That's right. Because this one's going to have the balcony above it, and then the big room out here is going to be 8 high to account for 2 stories. And this balcony is going to kind of branch off to the 2 side rooms as well. And so that's going to be kind of like the Lord's room and then his quartermaster, or whatever you want to call it, the second in command person's room.
Where's your door?
Yeah, it might be a safe idea to get inside it pretty soon. Don't have to right now, but soon.
And crouch down. Close the door.
Why not just attach all these frames?
I got cobblestone frames too. I didn't realize.
Well, there's a bridge up here if you want to get up here. Just make it 2 more layers on the current built layers. I'll cover the front side. More frames! Give me more frames! Yay! Good job crafting. And is this room gonna have flagstone too, or is it gonna be that redwood?
I like that red.
Yeah. We're gonna have to build redwood then. I'll have to go to a forest biome again. I hear him. Where the freak? Oh, I see him. I can see if I can shoot him, but that's gonna make noise.
Touch.
Oh no, he's on the cliffside. Dead.
Okay.
Alright. You got enough to finish off that layer?
I think.
Drop him back down. Alright, we should be safe for the night in this box. And then we'll probably have more zombies roaming in. I still like those Hoarding Dead t-shirts. I thought that was pretty unique.
Yeah, now if we can just get people to order them.
Right? Not that it would help us much, because that store is very bad on the pricing.
No, I don't know. It's about the average going rate for t-shirts, especially custom t-shirts. But you gotta put the link in the comments so people know where to look at them.
The link is always in the comments.
Okay.
Yup. But yeah, so the Alpha 12, there's also going to be bears and what I've heard, wolves as well. I don't know how bad that's going to be, but it sounds like dogs all over again, times 2. So there'll be a lot more to look out for while looting and running around.
Judging from what they were showing in the video, though, they're not as fast as the dogs. They're kind of lumbering and big and covered.
Well, that's bears. I don't know, the wolves are pretty fast.
The wolves, I imagine, will be like dogs, but I haven't seen them say anything about adding wolves. They just need to add horses so we can have, you know, another mode of transportation that's a little more silent.
Yeah, if the Fun Pimps ever watch our series, they need to add horses and then have us be able to craft saddlebags with the leather. Come on, guys, help us out and vote for it too. Everybody petition for horses and leather works. More leathery stuff like backpacks.
The only stipulation is that if you've got a horse, then maybe, you know, like, I'm sure a mini bag's gonna need gas. Well, the horse eats corn. I mean, that is a normal meal for a horse anyway. Not all horses just eat hay. Or you could give them the hay bales, which we have. Yeah, you can feed the horses. And then, yeah, if you have to get away from zombies and the horse isn't fast enough, well, the horse distracts the zombie while you get away.
Yeah. Also have us so we can tame them from the wild, have to go down, chase them down with like a rope. Give us something else we can make with the plant fiber. Ropes, man. Allow us to make lassos and just like rope zombies and stuff. I bet that'd be awesome. But there would be a lot of coding behind that.
You know how many people are wanting, or already mentioned or said something about wanting to be able to take the jaw off their zombies and chop their arms off and then tie them up and drag them around like The Walking Dead.
Oh, I'm sure there's a lot of that.
I've seen that comment a couple of times already.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Usually over on Cage's wall or Star's wall.
And they'd be putting it on that guy who's actually the lead developer of the game. Put it on his page. He actually has a YouTube channel too, guys. He released the Alpha 12 preview video, and that's how we found it. His channel is where you guys need to post the suggestions and whatnot.
Well, that's where I posted my suggestion.
Yeah.
Video that he posted. Trying to get his attention. I mean, it's a thought. If they do it, great. If they don't, well, it's still not going to change the fact that I love the game. It's just that, it'd be nice if they did.
Yeah, I've been waiting to see more leatherwork stuff. Like, I mean, be able to craft like 3 different sizes of backpack and then leather pouches to put on your tool belt and stuff, and maybe even make a tool belt that can have like 12 slots or something like that. Be able to make more stuff with leather. There's all type of stuff you can make with leather. And guys, I am actually getting some of these ideas from Worm Online, because Worm Online has a lot of leather working. And so with that, it just makes sense. I mean, there's a lot of things you can make with leather. Like even water pouches to carry around water to drink and stuff like that. I think it'd be awesome to have in this game.
Well, we kind of have jars, and we drink from water from the jars. So I don't know if they'd want to do the pouches. It might be too much work.
Yeah, but still, it's something different.
And the same can be done with cans too. So I don't know.
Yeah.
They should definitely make some more stuff, like bigger inventory bags maybe out of the leather, because there's got to be more to leather than just making leather armor. Come on.
Well, they do plan on making backpacks. That's why you can see the backpacks on the characters now, but we can't change any of them and we can't make more. I do know they are planning to make it so that we can craft backpacks. I don't know if it's going to be cloth or leather though. I'm hoping it's either or. Not both.
If they're gonna make it so we can have those leather backpacks, they better make it so we have extra inventory too, because this is
I imagine so.
The amount of spaces we have is not enough space, trust me. I run out of room just looting 2 houses, and then I gotta go back to my base, drop all the stuff up, and then go back out and do the next 2 houses. It's like, really? It's a long process just for me to loot one small town.
Oh yeah. Yeah, at the same time,
at the same time, I loot everything though, so maybe that's my fault too.
Yeah, but I'm saying maybe with the backpack idea, they'll do that, and then they'll have large backpacks that you can make, but it actually weighs you down because it is a heavier backpack. They're here.
I hear something. Oh
yeah, guys.
God. Oh my God.
They're here again. Boom, yeah, zombies!
This is our day 7 horde showing up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to have a camp.
It's day 36. It wouldn't be a 7-day horde. Until 42 now. And we're undetected, so don't sweat them. They are inside our base, and I do hear them roaming around out there. But hey, guys, at least we got a safe box here. I don't know. I think they came from the other side this time. We'll know once we get out there.
Stop coming in my base.
Soon enough, we'll have it built far enough where they can't get in. They keep on knocking, but they can't get in.
Next thing I'm gonna do is start building pillars and make a big dome right in the middle of the desert, and they can't get in that way. It'll have a roof.
Call it under the dome.
Right?
Well, guys, we're gonna call it here, and then we'll pick up right as daylight hits. It's already gonna be daylight before I'm done speaking, but you guys get the point. We'll go and clear these guys out on camera in the next episode. Until then, I'm Sin.
And I'm Sass.
I still want to don't.
And we will see you guys next time, and hopefully we'll have a bunch of enemies out there to kill. Not too many though. Don't want to fight too many. I hear a fat guy. Alright, see you guys next time.